Hello there and welcome to Wales. And I decided to take a bit of time out for myself, go and climb some mountains and just go wherever the weather takes me. And well, today it's Wales. I am in the sort of southwestern region of Snowdonia, or I'm going to butcher this like every single Welsh name. Eryri, something like that, national park. Beautiful area. And that over there, that's the Cadair Idris ridge. That should be tomorrow's job. I was going to do it today, but I wanted to just take a bit of an easier day. Smaller walk, a bit easier on myself. I don't know, I don't really feel up to it today, weirdly. You know, I've been spending all this time thinking, yes, I'm going to get away, going to do some walking. And I don't feel like walking. But I am walking. I'm going to make myself go through whatever mental block I've got. And we're going to climb a nice little Welsh mountain called Garn. There's a couple of Garns in Wales, but this is the one that's 625 metres. And hopefully we get up there and we have some views, because right now it's covered in clag. A bit of the old cloud coverage, but... oh, that's interesting. Check that out. A tree on top of rocks. It looks like that's not going to be long for this world. I don't know why I just stood under it. But nevertheless, Garn should be quite a beautiful one. It is currently in clag, annoyingly. I was looking at Cadair and I was at the a little town below it. I'm not even going to bother pronounce it. It begins with a D. And I was looking at the Cadair Idris ridge and I was like, oh my god, it's clear. It's clear and the other one isn't. But I thought, no, tomorrow's supposed to be nicer. If it isn't nicer, then it's my own fault. But nevertheless, we're going to enjoy it today, guys. Well, I'm going to enjoy it. Hopefully you guys do too. But wow, just what an area. It's a beautiful place. And once we get up on that ridge and we start our ascent, should get even nicer, the views. So let's go on a little bit of a hike. Small one, I know. Up Garn. Well guys, it is the end of October and I can't tell you how hot it is, guys. Yeah, it's warm, it's very humid, but yes, it's unbelievably warm. I think it's probably about, well, I say unbelievably warm, we're British guys, so it's about 15-18 degrees, something between that range for the end of October. Wow. I've had to take my fleece off. Thought I'd be fine with the fleece. Nope, it's t-shirt weather. You know, this is one of the reasons I don't really like hiking so much in the summer. I will say though, looking at this, we should get, it's going to be a very sort of moody sort of summit, but you know, it's very atmospheric today. All these clouds. I mean, Cadair Idris, it looks like it's covered in clag, but I don't actually think it is. I think the wall, this side of the wall here of the cloud, is lower than the summits there, but it looks like the summits are clear. And if you look here, that's where we're going there, Garn. And yeah, nice bit of mist around. Not so much that you can't see it or anything around you, but yeah, nevertheless, it looks kind of moody, atmospheric, and I like that. It's very cool. We've got a first summit though. It's not Garn, it's another hill. Nearly slipped. I'll get the name of it when I'm up there and butcher it. But I should really have my Welsh friend on speed dial so she can tell me how to pronounce these names. The guys in south of Wales, not really bothered. They don't really care so much. It's these North Wales people. They're a stickler for pronunciation. But yeah, you know what? I tell you what, I think the clog's actually clearing off it completely. Just in the time we're talking there, yeah, that mist is quickly disappearing. But it's a good thing and a bad thing, because the moody shots would be nice, but at the same time, we want to get the views, so we'll carry on. I'll try and cool down a bit now. I've taken my fleece off. But yeah, it's a nice one. And I'm hoping as well this week, I'm not going to do it, but you never know, I might lie to you and do it. But I want to do Triven, or have a look at Triven. Because that's very much on the list. Cadair Idris on the list, and Triven. I'll put the camera away and I'll carry on walking. Hello there, Davids. Hello. I'm your friend. Listen, I know you're used to some strangers around here, but I'm not one that will take advantage of you, let's put it that way. I'm not local. Summit. Right guys, so this was that other little summit that I said would come across along the way. Now this one is called Foal. I know I'm going to get this wrong, because I remember when I did Snowdon and Neve was telling me, that's Neve by the way, spelt completely wrong, right? But anyway, she told me that double D's is not to do or do or do. It's is it few? Is it F? Is it Foal few? Is it, because it's basically this one spelled, stupid names, spelled F-O-E-L, foal, and then the second word is D-D-U. So it's either foal few, foal goo, foal thu, foal do. It's it's something, and I'll be honest with you guys, my fellow Welsh, my fellow countrymen, because you are, we're all part of this great isle called Britain, stop being so awkward. I mean, double DU doesn't make any sense in any language, just in your little imaginary world, right? A very offensive thing to say. Yeah, come on man, DDU. It's definitely something, it doesn't sound like two D's together. So, foal is either view, few, goo, but yeah, it's something, and I'm trying to be as respectful about it as I can, but when your double L's sound like, sounds like you're trying to spitball, you know, and your D's don't sound anything like D's, I'm starting to get a little bit questioning exactly what you guys are on about. And Neve, bless her, she said, oh, it makes complete sense when you learn it. I'm like, in what world did that make sense? But anyway, that's that little viewpoint. I didn't give you any 360 views. To to be honest with you, they're going to be better on Garn. So I'm going to give you the 360 views on Garn. But yeah, come on Welshies. A lot of flies as well. Come on Welshies, make sense. Make some sense, please. Because I want to be learning as much as I can while I'm here about your little language barriers. But yeah, you're making it awkward. So if anyone's got any like anyone's got any like charts that tells you what these letters sound like when they're together, yeah, put it down. But I know that they've called Snowdon. See, I learnt this one. It took me about 10 miles climbing up Snowdon and back down. But that one's called Erwithfa. It's not Erwidfa. With thu. Fall thu. Ah, you see, if I use my brain, fall thu is what it's called. Thu. It sounds like TH. Fall thu. Ah, there you go. I did learn something. So yeah, Erwithfa. So double D is sounds like the, you know, like the. So there you go. Fall through. Oh, I can't believe I learned something. I'm proud of myself now. Even though it's so stupid. How does double D sound like through? But anyway, carry on this climb. Get up to Garn, which I'm probably saying wrong, but you know what? That is how it's spelt. You know, in England, anything with a Y is I. So Pen-y-Ghent, Pen-y-Ghent, anything like that. And the only reason why it's not ear on Snowdon is because YR together is Withfa. So Withfa is WYDDF. Pretty sure it is anyway. Yeah, Withfa. That's Snowdon. And Cadair Idris, I'm pretty sure it is Cadair Idris. It's spelt Cadair Idris locally, but it's Cadair. That's how you say it, it's Cadair Idris. But you know, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get on the computer, on the Google. I'm going to make sure I get all my pronunciations right. I can't even say English. Say English? Speak English. Yeah. What does it say? I'm actually quite proud of myself. Quite proud that I got one. Fall through. There you go. So let's carry on. Let's get to the top of Garn and get some beautiful views. Can. Well, here we are at the top of Garn, and yeah, pretty nice views. And we got the views just at the right time, I think, because I think the atmosphere is changing a little bit. Everywhere really it's changing, but yeah, I think we're going to get a bit of clag coming in, which I'm not too bothered about now because I've got the views, very good ones, very nice views here, the greatest views. Flipping heck. Yeah, great views. I just got the Trump in my head right now. The great views, they're the greatest views I've ever seen. Yeah. But we are clagging in a bit now. Easy walk, I'll be honest with you, it's not a difficult one. I'm feeling a bit lethargic today, so yeah, I've been going a bit slow coming up here. But nevertheless, it's a nice warm-up. It's only a couple of miles to the top, from where I've parked anyway, which is... I'd tell you where I started, but I don't know how to say it. And to be honest with you, me saying it isn't going to help with you spelling it. So, yeah, Garn. Just find a route somewhere on OS maps or something like that, and you'll find something. I really should start putting these routes in the description, but I feel like if I do that, sometimes it negates the research that you guys do, and I think it's more important to research when you're climbing before you actually do climb, because you know you'll learn the route better. But yeah, anyway guys, I'm gonna get me fleece on because I'm gonna start to cool down a bit now. Stop moving, and I'm gonna take in these views for a little bit longer, have something to eat, and head back down. But beautiful, I mean, nice wall cloud coming in there, but look at the bay out there. That's the is it the Irish Sea out there? I think it will be, won't it? Yeah. I can't remember where the Irish Sea and the Atlantic Ocean meet, but nevertheless, it's all connected. Sea. Yeah, I'm going to sit down, have something to eat, but yeah, wildly good views. And if there was no clag over at Cadair Idris, you know, or any views, like any clouds blocking the view in between, you know, it'd be even better. But, you know, it's saving itself for me. It's saving itself, and hopefully we'll see that tomorrow. But yeah, you can see there's some big mountains out and about. Obviously, I think Snowdonia or Eryri will be over there somewhere. That's where the big boys are. But here, you know, obviously Cadair, just it's not a small one, but those are the big boys out there. And these are some nice mountains around here. They're obviously quite big. I think they're probably on the 800, 700 meters, something like that. But yeah, anyway, sit down, chow down on some food. You know guys, I was going to give you some 360 views because it's beautiful, right? Yeah, there's nothing over there. Yeah, I think that might be, yeah, I think it might be the drone footage. Well, you've pretty much seen a 360. It is stunning up here. It is a great little view. I say little, there's a lot, so it's a big view. But I'll tell you what it is, without me obviously talking, it is so quiet. I must admit I've picked a beautiful week to come and visit Wales, because there is no wind. It's nothing. And it's supposed to be like that all week, and it's supposed to be clearer, more clear anyway, during the coming days. So yeah, pretty promising. It's looking good. Obviously tomorrow's Cadair Idris, the whole ridge, so there's quite a few mountains in that one, but all leading to the crescendo, which is Cadair. And then it's really up to me where I go after that. I could do some more big ones. I could do Triven. I could do some smaller ones, but yeah, or I might not do any. I might go myself, you know what? Weather's nice in the Lake District, so I might go to the Lake District. But it's not often I get out here, so yeah, I'm not sure I want to do that. But anyway guys, enough of me chatting. I'm going to get my backpack on, put my drone away because it's just sat there on the landing pad. And I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to start heading back down. But my lunch was nice, took too long obviously because the clag came. Typical, innit? But yeah, nevertheless it's a pretty stunning place. I think Glider 4, yeah, I've probably completely butchered that as well. That's another Glider 4, something like that. It's another mountain that's supposed to be amazing. But I still think this is a pretty good viewpoint. And yeah, I'll be honest with you, you could camp up here. There are a few spots, not amazing. It's not, you'd have to really search some level ground. Some over there. In fact, that's pretty good over there on the shelf. But yeah, anyway, enough of me chatting and chunnering, put stuff away and get back down. But yeah, 360 views didn't happen, but you got the views anyway because I got the drone out. It's very atmospheric, this. And I know it's wishful thinking, but imagine if I got some of those beautiful cloud inversions tomorrow. Because we're actually, right now we're skimming the tops of this low cloud. Because you can just see above it here. See, it's not that much higher than me, so, you know, you never know. Anyway, while the mist creeps in, I'm going to creep down. And just like that, the views have gone and the mist has shrouded the mountain, and we've got to descend all the way through it back to the van. So I don't suppose we're going to see any views from this point onwards. And, well, you've been spoilt anyway. Make sure I'm going on the right path here. I think it is that one. Yeah, it's it's difficult without references. It's been a good one actually. I've not been particularly quick getting up here, but I was never going to be that quick today. Not how I sort of feel. Not in the greatest form. This is the first hike I've really actually done since I've had my bout of man flu, cold, COVID, whatever it was. So yeah, I've had that. I had it a couple of weeks ago, and I've not really done any exercising since. So I've only done wild camps, which I don't tend to do the hardest routes when I'm wild camping because of all the weight I'm carrying. But you know, something like this where it's constant elevation gain, yeah, it's put me through a bit of a test, but yeah, I feel better for it. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, my foray into Wales, the first day, and hopefully it just gets better. A nice little warm-up, as I said earlier. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, all those wonderful things. Tell me if I actually did get that fold through correct, because if I have, I'll be well happy. Yeah, because that's me learning, and I've learned a new word. But apart from that, I mean, check this out. I mean, you can sort of see over there, it's very thin, this mist, very thin, this clag. So it shouldn't be too bad. It'd probably lift quite quickly or move on quite quickly. But this is obviously what was stopping me from seeing the full Cadair ridgeline. So tomorrow, let's get that done, or next week you'll probably see it, and hopefully it'll be perfect conditions. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you later.